Has privately told confidants he's seriously considering not seeking re-election and possibly even Congress. Oh, thank God. Please do. Please do. Please, please, please do. Just good riddance. I mean, that would be fucking sick. Matt Gaetz privately told confidants he's seriously considering not seeking re-election and possibly leaving Congress early for a job at Newsmax. 3 sources with direct knowledge of the talks tell Axios. Representative Matt Gaetz is, of course, a probably the closest that we'll ever get to someone looking like they are literally the devil. Like, he just looks like he looks like he would be playing the devil personified in a straight-to-DVD release, right? It's like him and like Kenneth Copeland is like too demon looking. He actually looks like a human. You know what I mean? Kenneth Copeland looks too much like a demon, like an actual fucking demon. Whereas Matt Gaetz looks like he could be a demon in a movie. Like he could be the devil as a human being in a movie. Do you see what I'm saying? Let these noon chatters know about your perspective on rehabilitation over incarceration. Yes, I believe in rehabilitation. Everyone should be offered a chance to rehabilitate and make amends. So anyway, I hope he leaves. It would be really stupid for him because he does have a significant future. He has a significant future in Republican politics. I would be very surprised if he just left for fucking Newsmax of all places. Kind of weird that he would go to Newsmax and not like Fox News, play with the big boys, but maybe he's floating that he would go to Newsmax so that Fox News will pick him up or something. I just don't know why. I just do not know why he would leave a wonderful career a wonderful future he has within the Republican Party. You see what I'm saying? I legitimately do not know. He's fucking young. He's 38 years old. He is perfectly propped up. It's like him and Ron DeSantis are seen as like the Trump, like the real like Trump loyalists love Matt Gaetz and they love Ron DeSantis. It's not, the future of the Republican Party is not in the hands of like the Josh Hawleys of the world or the Tom Cottons of the world or the fucking Dan Crenshaws of the world. These guys are the real future of the Republican Party. And what I mean by that is, like, first of all, Dan Crenshaw is too much like Pete Buttigieg. Like, he is way too much of a fucking centrist, which is crazy to say, I know. Like, he's like way too well-read, well-traveled to play the part of a hog appropriately, and he's also tried too hard to appease centrists with some of his rhetoric, which is why a lot of Trump fans hate him. Like, they despise him. He was advocating for red flag laws and things like that, so they hate him. He's more of a he just wants to be like Captain America personified. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. These guys, these hogs don't like that shit. So that's not going to happen. Josh Hawley is way too fake. Like, if you're ever caught buying wine at Whole Foods, like, you're not going to turn around and be the fucking white working class guy. You're just not. It's not happening. And Josh Hawley is nice pecs and literally fucking buys wine at Whole Foods and shit and like expensive cheeses. No. Like, he wears it on his face. Like, he wears the elitism on his fucking face. Tom Cotton has the personality of literally a sheep or a goat. No, a goat has more personality than Tom Cotton. I'm going to say sheep. So he can't keep people preoccupied with the culture war stuff. So even though he does have a better background for that. Except for like, goats surf and shit. So, like, obviously not a goat. Like, those guys, they don't fit the profile well. Like, they're not organic chuds. Whereas Matt Gaetz, he does. Matt Gaetz is disgusting. He's a disgusting freak, and like something about him really triggers me. Like seeing him in action makes me so mad. And motherfuckers love that. Like Republicans love that shit. It's part of the reason why they even justify voting for Ted Cruz, right? So yeah, he is a uniquely loathsome person. Exactly. Ted Cruz is way too ugly to be president. Way too much a cuck to be president. So I think it's like you got Ron DeSantis, you got Gaetz, you got Tucker Carlson. Those are like the top contenders, in my opinion, if they were to actually seek the title. Gaetz will never, yeah, Gaetz probably can't be president though, because he has like an adopted 32-year-old son who is brown. So conservatives would probably rip him. Just came out 10 minutes ago. A man in Wyoming is charged with threatening to kill Rep. Matt Gaetz and other Republican officials. Oh, Jesus. Prosecutors say Christopher Podlesnik, 51, specifically threatened to kill Matt Gaetz. The threats occurred on January 28th, the same day Gaetz led a rally against Wyoming Representative Liz Cheney. Yo, the libs are going crazy, dude. Dude, I bet this is like 51 years old. I wonder if this is like one of those crazy liberals or like a crazy centrist. Like who the fuck would get triggered because of what he said about Liz Cheney? Anyway. Austin changed when he got the chain. Yeah. Do you think how a candidate actually looks like matters? Trump looked pretty fugly. A candidate actually, the way that they look like somewhat matters. Like Trump transcends looks, obviously. I mean, if you look like Ted Cruz, it does matter. If you look like if you look like this, it matters. You know what I mean? Like this dude is, his personality's dog shit too. At least Trump like is charismatic, you know?